Hi, Carrie. Can you hear me? Carrie, can you hear me? Hey, Carrie, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I can't hear you. You muted yourself, huh? Hi, Randy. I think there's a little box either at the bottom or the top. If you scroll down or up, I don't know which end it's on your screen, it'll have like a little mute button. You can unmute yourself. And then they'll have a chat box. You can type in the chat box. All this new techie stuff. I might have muted everybody. Hang on, let me go see if I did that. I think I might have muted everybody. I'm figuring it out. We'll wait a few more minutes just to see if anyone else gets logged on since it just turned 5 o'clock. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Can everyone see the YouTube screen on your screen? To say the least, I'm a little bit technologically challenged, so we'll get through this, I swear. Okay, here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I would like to introduce myself. I am Evolution Travel Bronze Consultant Tanya Delphus. I'm very excited to present this presentation today. Many of us either were or still are employees in the real world. We all made a decision and joined Evolution Travel, which was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. However, there's a lot of different changes that have to happen in your mind to convert from being an employee to becoming a business owner. And that's what we're going to address today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. So first of all, what I'd like to say is there is an excellent program on Netflix, Hulu, whatever television you guys can get there. I'm up in the mountains, so that's all I have for a choice of TV is what I can get on the internet. There's a program called The Secret. I highly, highly, highly encourage all of you to sit and watch it. It will change your life. It really, really makes an impact. I put it on every night before I go to bed. When I'm home cleaning the house, I flip it on and turn it on. I can't say enough about that show. So if you get a chance, go ahead and watch The Secret. So how to get an entrepreneur mindset. Number one, accountability. Yes, you and you alone are responsible for all the decisions, all the good decisions and all the bad decisions. And that's it in the long and the short. You don't have your coworkers to blame it on. You don't have your upline or your sponsor to blame it on. Everything you do is based on your action or inaction. And I cannot stress that enough. Successful people understand that opportunities are short-lived and you learn to develop a huge sense of urgency, and it helps you develop your goals. So accountability is first and foremost. Goals. Set long-term goals, set short-term goals. You have to have a vision. If you don't have a vision and you're just in this business treading water, that is exactly where you're going to stay. And, again, I'm not trying to be rude or brutal. I've had to make these transitions, as has anyone who's moved up in the company or in any company for that matter. You really, really, really have to set goals. And you have to come to terms with the fact that what you do or don't do today will have an impact on your business in 3 months, 5 months, 1 year, 5 years down the line. So, comfort zones. I kind of hated that word, but now I really like it because I don't really have one. Again, when you work for an employer, you are forced to think inside the box. You're not allowed to push those boundaries or think outside the box. So as an entrepreneur, you have no box. And I'm scared. I'm scared to death. I'm scared doing this presentation right now. But uncomfortable is my new comfort zone. And I'm great. It requires courage, thick skin, the ability to keep on going, even though you hear no, even though you have skeptics coming at you. Again, make uncomfortable your new comfort zone. Learning while you earn. I love that saying. I first heard it when I first came into the Evolution business as a partner, and I use it every single day. Learning is a continuous journey. As an employee, you have a job description, you require a specific skill set, and that's all you ever have to do. Being an entrepreneur involves learning so many different skills. And unless you're independently wealthy and can outsource things that you're not good at or things that you don't want to do, you have to learn how to do them. Learning to set up this presentation. I'm technologically challenged, to say the least, but again, I'm learning, and I push myself to learn something new every single day. Do not be afraid, and learn as you earn. Learn the numbers. This is so important. Again, the graphic tells you the goal isn't more money. The goal is living life on your own. Well, that's easily said, but what does that mean? That means learn the numbers. Everything you do has to do with a number. Again, when you're at a job, that's not the deal. You go in and do your work, you punch a time clock, the time clock keeps track of your numbers, not you. Learn your numbers. Know what's coming in your business. Know what's going out of your business. Cash flow is what will keep you in or out of your business. And ultimately, it's your sales, your profit, your loss that'll either give you sleepless nights or an envious lifestyle. But without knowing the numbers, your business will be continually on the rocks. Learn the numbers. So, love your life. It is your business. Gosh, this is so true. As an employee, you can go on doing something that you dislike just because it pays you good. What kind of life is that? As an entrepreneur, you will have to love your business. And I mean have to love it. Because the effort, the hours, the sacrifices that you have to give up, if you don't love it, get out of it, because it's not going to work. You're fooling yourself and you're fooling everybody else, And again, I'm not concerned with everybody else. I'm concerned with myself. I love this business, and I will do whatever it takes to move it forward. But, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Break the rules. This is one of my favorite ones. Again, as an employee, if you break the rules, you can get fired. You know, as an entrepreneur, I'm not interested in the general status quo. I'm always looking for ways to do things different. You know, this is a learning a global perspective, so to speak. You know, I have never been out of the continental United States, Canada, and Mexico ever. And, you know, now when I do these trainings and stuff and I'm able to do things, you know, I feel like I've almost been there. I'm always looking over the horizon or the next big thing. What's my next big thing I can do? You know, and what's a next big thing to me might be something mediocre and small to you. But again, I am continuously pushing the edge. Don't ever give up. Live your business. Yes. And the graphic says 1 year equals 365 opportunities. And that is so true. Time isn't linear, you guys. I mean, you know, as an employee, you had a timetable where you had to come in and punch the clock, you know, and then punch out for lunch and punch out for your 10-minute break. And, you know, as an entrepreneur, you know, we might not have to be tied to a desk or a computer or punch a clock, but you are always thinking about your business, what it's doing well, what it's not, and what it could be. Live your business. So success does not come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. You know, start right now changing your mind. Start now. People underestimate the time that it takes to make a transition to entrepreneur. And I'm just going to tell you, I hate it when people say, change takes forever. That is such a lie. Change is instantaneous. As soon as you change your mind, that change is made. The successes and the results from the change might not be what you want it to be instantly, but the change is instant. Change your mind, change your life. And again, it's that simple. I hope you guys got something out of this presentation. I really had an awesome time making it. And I know I sound kind of brash, but I'm passionate. I'm excited. You know, I brought partners into the business, and the transition from employee to entrepreneur is immediate. As soon as you change your mind, it will start to change. Trust me. I swear. I've been in this business since February, and I cannot believe it. I mean, here I am at bronze. The leaders in this company have given me the courage. But again, I had to reach out to them. Do not be afraid. Just do it. With that, you guys, I'm going to sign off and thank you. Please share. Please do whatever you want. Give me feedback. PM me on my page. Call me. My number is 208-596-0248. Get a hold of me. Thank you. Okay, you guys, we're not finished. Thank you. I just did a little pre-recorded one there. Again, technologically challenged here, trying to find my way around. I can get off of here. No, I don't want this. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Now I think I can get this back, so. Okay, there we go.
We do got a webinar.
Hi. Can you guys mute your screens for me, please?
Brandon, they'll be for you too.
Thank you. All righty. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some vital information that we have. When you guys first sign on, getting into the back office can be a little frustrating and confusing. I'm going to go through some of this stuff really quick. Again, I do this training every week. The things that I'm going to show you today are just kind of where to find things in the back office. If you guys have a question, don't hesitate to type it in the chat box, and I can kind of slow down and go over something a little bit more. So here we go. So once you guys get into the business, everybody knows you go to the PTA training program, go in and, oh, it's going to make me log in again. Go figure. Go ahead and log into the training program. Complete your modules. Make sure you print out your certificate when you're finished. And sorry, you guys, for my slow internet. I was supposed to get new install today, and that didn't happen, so. Alrighty, so after you guys complete your training and get your certificate, it does take Archer and Evolution a couple of days to input you into their system. There's a lot of stuff that you need to be added to so that you get paid when you submit commission forms. A lot of vendor sites that you need to get your information added to for when you start going to do vendor registrations. So in that downtime, I highly suggest that you take advantage of the quick start tabs if you haven't already, when you've been taking breaks for your training. When you click on the quick start, these little boxes here, download quick start packet. I want to point something out on this one. Again, very useful. Go ahead and use everything that you need to run your travel business is in this back office. If you scroll through this one, down at the bottom are the little videos that most of us saw when we got brought onto the company. And if you guys haven't done so already, be sure that you start making files or keep a notebook that has all your information in it. You want to make a really solid base for your business. So, you know, make vendor files for all the vendors. Make a file for your back office while you're learning it. It's not going to hurt. And then if you have a question, you're not struggling trying to find something. Or keep good notes. Again, I take notes on every training and every travel party and everything that I hop on online. I keep notes. And then I take an afternoon and go through the notes and organize them all so that I know where they're at when I need to find the information. And we'll get out of here. So the poet sheet, same thing, you guys. Just go in these boxes. You can download them. You can print them. A lot of helpful and useful information. And then vital information. So staying plugged in, that's kind of at the end of the training, but I'm going to pretty much tell everybody on every training, you really, really, really have to stay plugged into the company. You know, and I get it, people still work their other full-time jobs or work 2 or 3 other jobs, or life gets in the way. Try and stay connected in any way, shape, or form that you can. The Sunday night trainings are the ones I try not to miss. I personally work several other jobs and have a lot of other activities that I'm involved in. Travel trainings on Thursday. I think Jose's training, it isn't on here, is on Tuesday. Every Monday and Wednesday, if you have anyone who's interested in seeing the company and being new, we don't know it well enough to explain the whole process or do a presentation ourselves, get them on these Monday and Wednesday night trainings. It's a no obligation login for them. And I mean, just use what you have in the back office. And again, if you guys ever have any questions, If your upline's not available, reach out to anyone in the Evolution family. You're not restricted to staying in your own upline. You know, maybe your schedule doesn't work with your sponsor's schedule or whatever. There are hundreds of people in the Evolution family that can get with you and help you out, and not one of them will ever turn you down or say they don't have time for you or you're not my downline. That just does not happen here. We truly, truly are a family. We want to see each and every Evolution agent succeed. So do not ever feel afraid to reach out to someone else in the company. So, again, on Quick Start and Quick Start videos, there's a lot of videos you guys can go through. And again, I highly suggest if you have any spare time in between your trainings, when you're getting a little brain fry from doing your trainings to get certified, just click on these trainings and go through them. I can't stress enough, everything you need is in this back office to run your business. So, and then another important thing, once you've done your training and while you're waiting for them to put you in the system, you'll want to scroll down here to pay card information. Be sure you guys sign up for your C2 Go card. I think everyone on the call tonight is a U.S. agent, if I'm not mistaken. International agents have another process they have to go through, but for U.S. agents, it gives you all the information here to sign up for your C2 Go card. So we're going to click over to Travel Cafe. This is the jackpot bonus of all time. So in the Travel Cafe, we're going to go to weekly webinars. Anything and everything that you guys want to know about is in here. I mean, it's just amazing. Truly, truly amazing. The first one I suggest watching is the Start Here. When you open this box up, look at there. It says, I finished my training, now what? Evo Agent 101. Jose Lambert from the main office will walk you through the basics of your new business. World Geography 101. I mean, everything you need to know or want to know is in these pages. So definitely look through these files. Let's close this one. The Evolution Travel Agent file, again, travel mistakes that can cost you, how to navigate your Travel Cafe, your Evo Agent website and your booking portal, how to use Vax and Agent Universe. I mean, everything you need to know is in these files. Take advantage of what is in here. Another useful link. So and again, I just touched on these things right here. Everybody can go in and look for what they're specifically looking for as far as training. The next one we want to look at is forms. This is really, really important. Before you ever book a customer, again, you're running your own business now, you guys, so you have to treat it like a business. So Archer, again, has a credit card authorization file. Make sure you get these on your clients and keep them on file. Oops. Where am I at here? Sorry, you guys. Got a little click happy. Anyway, we're in forms. And then there's also an agent reservation form. And what I did, I took them and tweaked them and made them my own. As I started booking, I realized I needed a little bit more information that was on there. You can add, different things that you want to add on there that is going to make it an easy and pleasant experience with your client. And then you have everything that you need to give them a quote with the real information. Again, invoice template. If you need to make your client an invoice to get payment, the template's right in here. Your booking and commission tracking form. And this is so important, you guys. As soon as you book a trip, make sure you fill it out. You just printed off all their information. You have everything that you need. Go in and do it. Because if you don't fill one of these out, they don't know who to pay. This is important. Archer Travel has hundreds and hundreds of agents. So this is really, really important to fill out your booking and commission tracking form. And again, if you don't fill it out within 60 days when Archer receives payment, I would have to call Jose and get clarification. But, you know, it's difficult for them to find it because they got paid, you know, 2 months ago or whatever, and didn't know who it went to. So fill out your forms, you guys. Another tab that's very useful in here is resources. Again, anything and everything that you guys could think of. There's agent tools, a PDF document about becoming a travel agent, the ASTA compliance handbook, a currency converter. Again, just scroll through these, anything and everything you want to know. Passports and document information, travel magazines. These have great information for travel agents. Checklist for your clients when you're booking travel. Supplier trainings, and then a frequently asked questions. So, and then let's see, let's go back into weekly webinars. So, and I'm sorry, you guys, like I said, I'm just kind of whipping through everything to just show you where it's at. If you have a question on something, just let me know and we can go over that. Otherwise, I'll just keep going through the back office. So, in weekly webinars, is it? Yes. And again, I apologize for the drag on the computer. So in weekly webinars, again, you have a link for Expedia Tap. I think as soon as you sign up, you have instant access to Tap. And again, when you go through your training, as it explains, make sure you're always in Tap when you're booking travel and not just in regular Expedia. Again, those notes that you guys took when you were doing your trainings will be very useful to you, not just for getting your certification, but you will use that information that you were given during your trainings throughout a lot of your days. It's very, very useful information. So Expedia Tap is one of the vendors that I do believe you can get instant access with as soon as you sign up. Let's go to, oops, come on, computer.
Okay.
Back office.
You look sad.
And then under Evo Perks,
What's your tablet?
again, you have My Travel Deals. If you click on that, it will give you the information, oops, and the link to get to Advantage Direct. And again, before you guys sign up with any vendor, back in the Travel Cafe, there's information for each vendor before you sign up. Some you have instant access to, some you have to register direct with the vendor, and we can go over that at another training as well. But right here, you guys, this is your travel credentials. Write this down, keep it in a file. You're going to use this IATA number. I know it by heart. I know the phone numbers by heart. You're going to use this information over and over and over again. So if you click on Advantage Direct, it gives you right here your email, which is the logon for Advantage Direct, and the password. You have instant access to Advantage Direct. This is the one that's the Resort Weeks. That's the deep discount training that you saw on the training video, or the opportunity videos that you can make instant cash profits on. I highly suggest getting in there and just messing around with it. Travel deals. Your discount directory, again, instant value. click here to access your discount directory. No matter where you're located in the United States, all you have to do in this is type in your zip code and it will give you, come on, computer, dining coupons, things to do, shopping, services, online offers. I mean, services, there's coupons in here for Jiffy Lube. I mean, anything you do every day, you have real value in your back office. I mean, there's 10% off, $5 value, things to do. Come on, computer. There's music, you know, and again, we live in a very secluded area, so our list is not very populated. But, you know, you get in the bigger cities, and again, look these up for your clients. They love it, you know. I mean, when they're going to go out to eat and they can get a buy one, get one off at the Rally Burgers or Taco Time or wherever they're going to eat. True value. This gives real value to your business, and you can use these yourself. Out of there. Okay, so we're going to go back to the dashboard and we're going to go to business. So under documents, this is where you will find, when you drop down the category box, let's just click on marketing materials. And now it's going to populate. So most of you, when you got brought into the business, were given a 3-day, 2-night vacation getaway certificate. This is it right here. You can open this up, print it off, and use it for yourself for, you know, for the same thing. When you get people to come into the business, for your guests at your travel parties, use it to market your business. That's why it's called marketing materials. Same with the $1,000 restaurant savings coupons. Everything you need to run your business is in the back office. The PowerPoint presentation, that's the presentation that almost all of you saw before you got brought into this business. It's already recorded and at your disposal. All you have to do is open it up and show it to somebody. It's right there. The 4 steps to evolve slideshow, that's also in there. So training materials, a couple of these haven't been populated yet. Plan, leadership bonus qualifications, the compensation plans in here. These are all either printable or usable resources. Okay. So let's see, view my website. Let's go there. We're going to go to whoops. Sorry, guys. Having issues here. Oh no, they're not technical issues either. Okay. Evo calendar, let's go there. On the evolution calendar, you guys, if you guys are doing events yourselves, you can request an event to be on the calendar. They don't have to be weekly things. They can be a one-time shot. If you guys have a travel party that you're going to do, especially if it's going to be on Zoom and other people can participate, go ahead and take advantage of this. And then staying connected. So again, under staying connected, you have social media links that we can use. That's usually on the very first page on your dashboard. Come Over here where it's hidden. There it is. I have too much stuff in the way, you guys. But it has the evolution hashtag for evolution travel, the Facebook page, the Twitter page. And any of you guys who have not been added to the evolution travel page, go ahead and private message me, or anyone in the company will get you added. Everyone on here obviously has Zoom. GroupMe is another great resource. It's a free thing a free app you can download on your phone, your tablet, your laptop. I use GroupMe to communicate with a lot of my team members. And then there's also the evolution pages on there. There's evolution events only, and then evolution travel. Again, just by looking at even if you don't have questions, you can go through and scroll up and look at other people's questions and learn from that as well. So does anyone have any questions over what I went over today? Or does anyone have a specific item that they would like me to go over? Go ahead and type in the chat box. And again, it was just a real quick overview to show you where everything's at. No questions? All right, you guys. Well, my first one will be a short one. So if nobody has any questions, we'll go ahead and end the training tonight. No questions at all? The forms. Forms are in the Travel Cafe. If you click on Travel Cafe, are these the forms you were referring to, Rosa? The credit card authorization form, the booking and tracking permission form, and the reservation form? There was one that didn't have any options. Oh, in the marketing tab, you mean? Under the marketing resources? Whoops. This is the one you're talking about, Rosa. Yes, I think they're changing quite a few things around. As most of you know, they're beta testing for our travel sites. Oh, that was the other